This is Neil Berman for the On Button, and this is the third generation iPazzPort wireless controller. The iPazzPort has gone through a number of iterations now. I'm seeing all three of them, and this is definitely the best one so far. The concept behind the device is that it is wireless and it has a trackpad and a keypad that allows you to use it to control home theater PC or any PC from a distance. I think it can also be used on an Xbox or a PlayStation 3 as well, which makes it pretty handy. So what do we have here? There is the trackpad at the top, which is similar to a standard laptop trackpad, but it's not multi-touch, so you can't do the two-finger scrolling and fancy things like that, which would be a nice thing to have. But otherwise, the trackpad's perfectly responsive. There are two mouse buttons left and right, like normal. The button in the middle is actually not a middle mouse button. It is a control for the laser pointer. And then the keypad below has been modified from the first two versions of the iPazzPort. This is a much nicer design. The key feel is much better, I find. And it's kind of shaped similar to a BlackBerry 8800, kind of upward curved smile kind of shape, although the key layout is different. What's really nice about this version of the iPazzPort is it has most of the peripheral keys like Control, Tab, Escape, and then there are the access to the 12 function keys, which is very useful, and things kind of feel more like they're in the right place in this version, which is really good. The keypad's also backlit, so you can view it in a dark room at night. The laser pointer comes out of the top. The whole thing feels pretty light and fairly well made. It's still kind of quite plasticky, but it's also built to a certain price, so this is not necessarily a premium feeling device like the Logitech Lenovo Mini, but it's also a fraction of the price. Charges at the bottom through a mini USB port, which is very useful, so very easy to charge straight off the computer. And it does go to sleep after a few seconds to conserve battery power. It has a internal rechargeable battery. And overall, really a very nice evolution of this device. Hopefully the next one will have two-finger scrolling on the trackpad just to make website navigation that little bit easier. But otherwise, very good job by EFO that makes the iPazzPort. This was the iPazzPort wireless controller, and I'm Neil Berman for the On Button.